Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be checking out a match between me and my buddy. I'll be playing Reasoning Gate, and he'll be playing a traditional goat deck. He's going to rely mainly on using trap dust shoots to steal wins from me, and I'm going to be relying on Reasoning, Monster Gate, and Dimension Fusion to spam the field with monsters. I have a lot of back row removal, so let's see how this goes. So I get to go first, and I start off with a Reasoning. Not a bad hit. Definitely lost about half my deck though. Not the end of the world, but it's a strong start. Very hard to deal with Air Knight on the first turn. Summon Sacred Crane. And Monster Gate it away.
Yeah, boy.
See what I hit here. I hit another Sacred Crane. Allows me to draw a free card when it's special summoned. Pretty strong so far. Graceful Charity, drawing another 3 cards. Just really digging and turboing through my deck here. This deck kind of wants to prioritize just summoning too much to handle as fast as possible to overwhelm your opponent. Discarding Metamorphosis and... tough choice here, I guess. And Chaos Sorcerer. Set a back row and pass turn. Very strong start. Delinquent Duo, definitely super bad for me. I only had 3 cards to begin with, but what's a girl to do? This last choice right here is very tough for me because so basically this deck doesn't play any Bazu, and so making my Dimension Fusions live requires me to have a Chaos Sorcerer or a BLS. It's usually quite easy to get since you thin out your deck so much and you draw a few cards here and there, and you can add different spells back to your hand with Dark Magician of Chaos. But I did discard a Chaos Sorcerer earlier, and now I have to make a choice to discard something else, which I believe was Blackluster Soldier. So I must have thought that my other card, I don't remember what it was, but it's going to help me win the game here. Tsukiyomi comes down, flips my Sacred Crane, takes it out. Air Knight's still looking good though. F19 somehow goes through. Miracle, no Sakuretsus. Set another back row and end my turn. Still looking pretty good for me. Sets a card and ends. End phase, I use Call the Haunted to pull back Sacred Crane here, draw a free card. Draw for turn and get Dust Shooting because I have 4 cards. Definitely the problem card for my deck is Trap Dust Shoot here. Shuffle back Dark Magician of Chaos. Still have a Jinzo here, which is fine. So I get rid of both there to summon Jinzo, and I go in for some damage. Draw another free card. And Jinzo for a direct attack. He Scapegoats to block. Kind of expected, but unfortunate because Jinzo can't stop that. I take one out and end my turn. Mystical Space Typhoon my back row. It was a Book of Moon, which is unfortunate because it's one of my few cards that I can use defensively through Jinzo, and I get Snatch Steeled. And so, definitely not looking good anymore. Takes out my Air Knight. And he has Tsukiyomi to put it face down. Snatch Steal will fall off, and he gets to keep Jinzo. Definitely a very bad situation for me. Things were looking pretty good in the beginning, but now they are definitely not looking good. So I have a Regeki break, discard Scapegoats. Probably is not going to save me here to begin with, so might as well get rid of the Jinzo. Premature Burial. Pay 800, I pull back a Sacred Crane. I don't really think that the back row is going to stop it. And I draw a free card, Mystical Space Typhoon. Take out a goat. There's not much I can do here since I know he has Tsukiyomi. Breaker. Unexpected. Destroys my back row. Squishes with my monster, leaving me with literally nothing to top deck something. Tries to summon Tsukiyomi here. It's a legal play. Tsukiyomi has to use a effect to put a monster face down, and tokens can't be put face down. He could target himself, but obviously this is not a tournament. I'm not gonna tell him that. Top deck Chaos Sorcerer, perfect. Banish the Sacred Crane, and I believe my Jinzo. There's no point in attacking here just because it's probably a Sakuretsu or something like that, so definitely going to use my effect. Pass turn. Tsukiyomi a book, and Nobleman of Crossout. Very unfortunate. I take 11. Set one card. Top decking is pretty rough in this deck unless you top deck a Dimension Fusion. I believe I milled 2 in the beginning. Sets a card. Draw. We got the Dimension Fusion. Perfect. So I get to summon all 3 because Chaos Sorcerer was successfully summoned using his effect to banish 2 cards from my graveyard. Sacred Crane draws me a card. Jinzo's turning off his traps. Take out his monsters really quick. Tsukiyomi books it because it's flipped face up. Set a back row. Things are looking extra good out of nowhere for me. Nobleman of Crossout on my Jinzo. Very understandable. Tsukiyomi effect on Sacred Crane. Takes out the Sacred Crane. Skadoosh! I have to use Ring of Destruction on Tsukiyomi. I think it's his last card that he has that can deal with my stuff. I don't want to keep my monsters on the field as much as possible. I believe I'm running out of cards here. I have 2 or 3 cards left. So summon, tribute both. Dark Magician of Chaos. This effect allows me to grab a spell back from my grave. Up to go with Heavy Storm here. I don't want to pay another 2,000 life points to potentially lose here if he has any kind of monsters. So I'd use Heavy Storm, take out his back row, and kill a goat. Not much more I can do here. Trevor passed his turn. Take out another goat. And I believe I have 1 card left here. And he just walls up like a little bitch. I see you, Trevor. I can't get through his monsters, so I surrender. Pretty good first match here. Definitely had some turbo. Drew a bunch of cards. Got tons of good effects, but he managed to whittle away the monsters I put out and stall me out. A little salty, but that's okay. It is main decks only, so we're just gonna get back into it.
It's time to
I gotta go first again. Hopefully, get good stuff. Nope. Sacred Crane, set 1. Pretty slow start, definitely not ideal. Pod agreed. This card allows him to draw 2 new cards from the top of his deck and add it to his hand. Tsukiyomi, obviously a free kill for him. Set not 1, not 2, but 3 back row. Very, very dangerous for me. I draw and he has double dust shoot, obviously, but he opts to just activate 1 and see what's in my hand first. It's possible he uses dust shoot and I don't have any monsters or just 1. So, chooses Blackluster Soldier, obvious choice here, definitely a power card of the format just in general. My hand's looking okay, but I also know that I'm about to get robbed another card. So I'm going to chain my Regeki Break to his Trap Dust Shoot, discarding Dark Vision to Chaos so that I only have 3 cards in my hand, making the Trap Dust Shoot fizzle. Summon Chaos Sorcerer, banishing a Light and Dark, and then Dimension Fusioning them back. Draw a card. And then at the resolution, I'm going to add back Dimension Fusion. Give him a quick Donkey Kong punch to the mouth. Nearly one-shotting him, which is what this deck kind of wants to do. So I want to end my turn. Contemplation by Trevor. Life choices. A fast surrender. He's got scapegoats, but he can't hold on for that much. And I'm just going to keep doing that stuff over and over again. So a quick game 2 by me. Donkey Kong punching him. Feels good, man. It's what you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh for. You want to literally just chest punch somebody and then they're just like, what just happened? That's Yu-Gi-Oh. Again, main decks only, so game 3, we'll just get right into it. Trevor's going first. Hopefully he doesn't dust shoot me.
It's time to
Set a monster, set 2 back row, 3 back row, standard goat stuff, and trap dust shoot again. Pretty good. Put back my Sacred Crane. Hopefully my reasoning gets me somewhere good. Activate Reasoning. Declares 4. Oh, a quick one right there. Jinzo to the field. Very good since he has 2 back row. Most likely traps. Take out his monster, lets him draw a card when it's flipped. Set 1 a pass. Not a bad start, even though I got dust shooted. You know where this is going when he normal summons Magician of Faith. He could have said Magician of Faith and Metamorphosis just in case I had some sort of like Torrential or something if I didn't have Jinzo on the field, obviously. So, pro tip, you can Metamorphosis face down cards. I Scapegoat his Thousand Eyes Restrict attack. He takes out a token. Checking my grave as if there's something actually there, but there's not. Alright, Metamorphosis. Out my token for Thousand Eyes Restrict. Eat up his, and Jinzo falls off. He's just wondering what's going on with the Jinzo falling off, and I realized that I definitely didn't summon it in the correct position. Should probably always summon Thousand Eyes Restrict in defense position. Pass turn, draw. I decide to Monster Gate my own Thousand Eyes out, so I'll be able to attack and change positions. What will the lottery give me today? Sacred Crane, nice. Draw a free card. Looks like I have an Air Knight in my hand, but I'm worried about Sakuretsu or something, so just go in for an attack. Probably better for the summoning of Air Knight, but you know, either way. And Azure Priest comes in to take a big dump on my day. Great card in Go format. Draw into another Dust Shoot. Pretty good. Combo deck's worst times are when your opponent has Trap Dust Shoot. Not only does it let you see what they're gonna do, but also like you can take out a piece of their combo. Set a back row and pass. Plays defensive, just good, gives me another turn. I drew Monster Gate. Too bad I didn't use Scapegoats in the end phase. Obviously I didn't know what I was going to draw, but could always play for your outs. He plays Pot of Greed. It allows him to draw 2 cards off the top of his deck and add it to his hand. Flip Summon, draw a card. Nothing I can really do here. Graceful Charity, drawing another 3 cards. Discarding a Sinister Serpent, and drum roll, let's go, come on, pick a card. Nobleman of Crossout, fair. It's not a very good card versus my deck. Tribute Summon, Air Knight Parshath, definitely looking very bad for me right now. He knows I have Scapegoat from the Trap Dust Shoot. I'm just debating whether I want to play it or not. Obviously it's going to kill a token and pierce anyways, he's going to draw a card, but essentially it comes down to how many monster slots on the field I want to have, just in case I can combo some other cards. If I play it end phase, I have 1 monster slot extra. If I play it now, I'll have 2, so I opt to play it right now. I know he has a Zero Priest anyways, so I need to make sure that I just use it this turn. Monster Gate. I'm tributing them for my effect, not for a tribute summon, so I can use it on Monster Gate on Scapegoat. Grab back a spell from my monster's effect, Heavy Storm. Feels good, man. 4 back row. Adding Heavy Storm to hand. So I play Heavy Storm, Ring of Destruction on my Dark Into Chaos, which removes him from the field. And is he chaining something else? He chains Book of Moon on his Air Knight in a defensive play. Not the best play, I think, but I can understand he's getting lower on life points and my deck happens to punch out huge guys. Looking at my grave, play Dimension Fusion, pay 2,000 life points to special summon Dark Into Chaos again, allowing me to get another spell back from my grave to my hand. Let's see what I get here. I spy with my little eye. Trevor did not return Sinister Serpent back to his hand on the last turn. So, I obviously gonna choose Delinquent Duo. Pay 1,000 to take 2 cards out of his hand. One is my choice and one's his. Hit a Breaker the Magical Warrior. And he chooses Azure Priest. Okay. Tribute summon Air Knight. Deal some damage, draw a card. Excellent pace. Trevor promptly declares that he has game with Snatch Steal and a monster to back it up. Very unfortunate. Hope you guys enjoyed this match and thanks for watching.